It's no longer going to be like this anymore, guys. From now on, I've decided it's time to be yourself. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft SkyFactory Season 4. This is episode 8, I believe. We are back again with a cake on the ground. Click. We are back and we have made some major improvements. I've been gone from this server like a month. You can see we have this big building over here, which is where our animals are now in the inside. We have cows, sheep, pigs, etc. We'll get chickens eventually and other animals that are mod related if we need them. We also have over here, we have the beginning of the plants area. I'll eventually make a platform for like a landing platform, but these are all connected via elevators right now. So if I just stand right here on this block, I can go down and look at them all real quick. It's pretty good. We have to turn them on. I have them all turned off right now. So once I get through my next step, I will show you all of this works. And then down here is where the power is. I finally built all this. We will turn this on eventually also. You can hear the lovely ticks that are going on, which is peaking my audio. Lovely. That it will definitely be working. I will show you all as soon as I beat the Ender Dragon. That is right, the Ender Dragon. Something I have never done before simply because I am too scared to ever do it in vanilla because I'm bad. Go ahead, and I made the end cake previously. It's right here. Bacon and caken. It's funny. Ha 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 ha. I need to make boots. That was random. And I did realize emerald is a better armor. It's better than diamond is, but I don't want to get too advanced. What? Ah. What? Wait, what? Why is... Okay, I got an achievement. Travel to the end of dimension. Unfortunately, due to budget constraints, we cannot afford... No. I refuse to not be able to kill the end dragon. That is the only reason I'm here, is to murder... Can I make that? I make gas tiers. Where do I get gas tiers from other than gas? Oh my gosh. Okay, future me, get ready to cut all this out, because we're going to go to the nether and kill some ghasts. Okay, so right here in Baubles, I have a gluttony charm, which literally just makes it so I eat incredibly fast. Any food item that I have in hand will be immediately consumed as fast as I can hold right click, which is great. So I'm going to be looking for more charms like that in the nether real quick. I'll first go loot a nether fortress. Oh, and you can see I connected all the storage cables. So now that is a unified network. But yeah, I'm going to get some charms, and then I'll come back in if I find any. I hope I do. So, I'm going to eat this real quick. It's going to give me a whole bunch of saturation. Okay, zoom in on that. And you can see now I have extended inventory. So now there's a little notch right here. If I click it, I get 4 extra slots. I think they all switch on my hotbar too. So if I like do this, no, this, there you go. You can see that it'll just English. It'll put everything in there, and I can just get more inventory. So like if I don't want to carry this overworld cake anymore, there you go. I don't got it. No, I'm not. Okay. So this, you can see it right now, my normal crafting table area. If I eat this, no, not now. You're dead. 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 Okay. Now I have the ... thing right here. If I click it, I have a crafting table in my inventory. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So what this charm thing does, tool, whatever, is it will teleport me to the nearest above surface. So if I'm on the ground or whatever and I right click it, I just get yoinked up. I think if I just... Bam. Whoa. It's great in most situations. Just not this one. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, ghasts will only spawn on platforms, it seems, for the most part. I figured this out on my other world that I was trying to get ghast tiers on. What I did there is I just made a bunch of obsidian, because water flow works in the nether for some reason. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to quickly make a little platform for gas to spawn at, and hopefully I'll get lucky. This is not working. I'm getting hurt too much. I'm just going to do the obsidian thing. So what I also did, by the way, after hooking all the storage network stuff, is I put chests underneath here. It looks absolutely hideous. But that's okay, because I can just get rid of all the stuff in my inventory now. So who cares, right? I hope so, because I don't care enough to fix it. So, sucks to suck. All right. Come back in 10, No, now come back in now. What's going on? Why are you here? You can spawn there? You're dead. You scared me. That's mean. Dump that. So this is where I got obsidian from last time. It's right there. I just dump one, pick it back up, again, pick it back up, again, pick it back up, and just keep on going on forever. And then eventually I have a huge obsidian platform right where I spawn, which is perfect because I need ghast to spawn. I'm gonna fly way far away. Did I just hear ghast? I hear a ghast. Where? I see the ghast. As soon as I ran away, you spawn. You're dead. Ghast ears? Seriously? Oh my. I'm garbage. Another ghast. I hear another ghast. I hear another ghast. I hear another ghast. You there. You don't see me yet, but you're dead. You will be soon. Believe it or not. Don't you reverse cat sound at me. Go. That was so loud. Still no ghast here. Why is it so hard to get one? Alright guys, you know what? I'm gonna go get some ghast tears. When I get enough to make end crystals, I'll be back. So real quick, I'm not sure if I covered this or not in the last episode, but just in case I didn't, this over here, I put the deep storage or whatever it's called, black hole tank in here, so it holds all the experience I could ever make. It'll hold 2 billion millibuckets. I'm never gonna reach that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drain this real quick. And you can hear and see just how many levels I get from this right now. I just stand right here. It's insanely fast, so we'll come back in when I'm at like level 100 or something. Okay, whoops, so it's been a while. It's only been like a few minutes actually. I forgot that we were doing all of this XP. It's hello? Oh, okay. 273 and only 4,000 experience that I have. So whoever wants to do the math for that, feel free to. I'm gonna use my 270 levels to try to get flippin' Fortune 3 at least. Aha! Okay, we got looting 3. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply looting to the sword that I like so far, and whatever other enchantments I think are gonna be decent, which so this one. Actually, no, I'll do looting 3 sword first with looting 2. Alright, so this is looting 3. Where's the looting 2 sword at? This one? Alright. This gives it looting 3. Then we do this, we get looting 4. And then we do the one that I like, like that. We need more levels, fear back. Unbreaking 5. Perfect. I now have one of the best swords in the game. Alright, let's go find some more ghasts. Yes, finally. Looting 3. 4 ghasts here for 1 shot. That's awesome. I think so. Let's go try this. I'm trying to kill the other dragon. I'm scared to do it all my life. Now I'm finally able to, and I can't even do it. 1. I made 3, and there is 4. I think it's just like the other one where if I just right click all the places, it'll automatically play, or it'll automatically start the resurrection, whatever it's called, of the Ender Dragon. I hope it does, otherwise it'll be very sad. So I'll get the egg later. 1, 2, don't miss. Stop flying, land and then do it. 3, 4. Yes. Oh my gosh. Come on. We got this. And now presenting a death montage of yours truly. Because the Ender Dragon was much more difficult than I anticipated, despite having jetpack. Ow. An Enderman killed me? Uh-oh. What have I done? No! How many times am I gonna die in the end? To at least 4 or so. Wait, I have a bottle. I got an achievement. Yes, I can. Alright, cool. I got an achievement called Need a Mint. I know Mill fighting right now. Craft Dragon's Breath. Cool. I don't know if it's actually used for anything, but I got it. Okay, he was 4 hits. Either way, you're dead. You're dead, son. You hear me? D-E-A-E-E-E-D. That's right. Alive. What? I win. All right, we're done. We did it. We beat the game, guys. That took way too long. I got Supremium Essence. Got a whole bunch of Supremium, which is great because I was going to start doing the magical crops pretty soon. So I built this pyramid. It took forever. Just kidding. It actually took a very short amount of time. Structure builder. It builds simple shapes. So literally, if I just place it down, and then you can see like this is a preview of what it'll build. And I click square, and then I made it the size. You can see it does all this. It's actually pretty sick. And then on the top of it, I just clicked the pyramid one, and it made a little pyramid. So I made literally this right over there, and then I finished it off with like porches and all that, and it was pretty easy and simple, despite how big and huge that structure is. That's all I had to do. You can see I started making grilled cheese sandwiches. They're very high saturation in food. It's just cheese, which is just milk, and then it's just wheat or dough, which is cooked dough, wheat, and all that, and water. So that was incredibly easy also. I made the smeltery. I did test the lava over here. As you can see, there is a little bit in here, but not a lot. I didn't want to, one, overrun it, and I also want to show you guys how it actually works. If I put this here, you see it fills it up from the top down. So this one's probably emptying then. You can see the top of the thing, it's lowering the number. Boink. And then there we go. The smeltery is now full of power. This is working. It's going to drain all the lava out of this one into the bottom one until these are all completely filled. And then this down here, it's a semi-automatic machine. I didn't want to overload the server, so what I did is I made it so that it'll just run whenever I tell it to, but not infinitely, because I did not want to crash my server. All right, so if I just bring a redstone clock over here, place it right there, set it to, we'll do 5 ticks just to show you guys, so you see how fast it goes. It's incredibly loud. Go figure. All right, so you can clearly see these are all filled now. I will go ahead and put this here, and then if you listen, you can hear oops, I don't want this. Thank you. There we go. You can see it now going into here. And what happens is it gets dumped in here. These take it out. You can see it says lava coming from down. It goes up here, fills this up, goes all the way down to this one. And then when these all fill up, we'll wait a moment to see it happen. Ah, finally. Okay. So now you can see it's finally filled up. It took, I refilled all these real quick because they were almost empty. Took all that cobblestone, and now this is going to fill all of these up, and it will create endless lava. And this right here is a small scale production, by the way. Okay, so as I was saying, we have a hopper and one of the compact chests, jeez man, going into the smeltery. So if I quickly place all this gold in there, you will see it fill up very slowly. I will eventually move it to an item cable if it works. I think it does. Okay, there we go. This is much faster. Now there's an item cable, and it's just going to fill this thing all the way up with gold until it reaches the very top. I will expand this eventually. The only downside is that the bigger this thing is, the more my computer has to run it. And the one on my other world, it was like all the way to build limit, sky limit, whatever, and it actually started breaking my computer, giving me like 1 frame per second at some points. So maybe not the best idea, but I might do it just because I think it's cool. So you can see it's filling up here. This will not finish for quite a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to place these redstone clocks here, pour it out automatically, and then underneath this I have the item transfer nodes that go to this compact chest underneath the trapdoor, and we just wait maybe 5-10 seconds. And you know, the best thing about all this is it's completely automated. All I gotta do is put things in, and then by the time it's done melting, all you gotta do is come back, and then there you go. Block of gold is delayed and not on time. There we go. It's right there. Perfect. Perfect timing. No delay. Perfect. So I'm gonna do this along every single one. These will never be turned off. And there we go. So now, as long as I put gold or whatever other material in here, this will constantly be filling up. There's no more in there. I actually want to see what it looks like whenever it's full real quick. So I'm gonna go grab some more gold. We're gonna do this the cool way, where I just go right here and then Control Z everything into the, not automatic, but it is the fastest way. So this will look whenever it's full. There's some liquid in the bottom, as you can clearly see. And there you go. That is a fully automatic and the largest smeltery other than the height limit that you can build in SkyFactory. I might have to make these automatic, which brings me to my next point, and that is this gargantuan of a machine down here that's going to break my computer. So as you can see, it's the same setup as over there, except there's item pipes going into these droppers, and then there's fluid nodes coming out of here, all the way down to a little central point over here. And you've probably already guessed it, but what's going to happen is this is all going to get collected as one big lava area, and there's some of these are empty, but most of these have speed upgrades to make them burn faster. And what I'm going to do is it's going to have an incredible amount of power in seconds, hopefully, as long as this works out right and doesn't break my computer. We're gonna grab these cobblestone generators. Ooh, this is gonna suck. Sorry, computer. Let's do it though. Place these down. I can hardly hear it starting. I'm not even gonna look at it yet until they're all down. All right, they're all down. Let's see if any lava has been generated yet. It is. It is going down here. There is few of it in the pipes already. All right, so this is clearly working, which is great because I really wasn't sure if it was going to. So go ahead and let this drain really quick and see all the lava beautifully flow in. whatever reason, it is completely random as to which pipe it chooses first, but that's okay. Yes, all right. So now that this is filling up, I will let it collect a little bit more, and then I have the cables, and we will hook this up right about now. It started. These are all, you can see, they all have lava. Eventually there'll be speed upgrades in every single one of these. I just have to make sure this all works first. This battery is getting a little bit of power, and this battery already has 55,000 power, 60,000. So this is going to go, all of these I believe are 20 million. Yeah, these are all 20 million batteries on the side, and the center one I think was 200 million or something. So these will all fill up. Eventually the ones over here, once they start to fill up. In the meantime, I do need to set up a wireless link for this right here, and that will create it so I can have power going anywhere. And these weirding gadgets, as I mentioned in previous videos, will keep a 5x trunk area loaded, and I have 2 of them, so this entire area will always be loaded at all times. Speaking of power related things, in this chest over here we have GPS markers. If you look at waypoints all the way over there, the little farm areas that I have, I mentioned this earlier. Once I put these in this little beautiful thing over here, it will wirelessly give power to the farms, and as you can see, it just dropped a whole bunch, and all the farms are now going to quickly get yoinked and replanted. Hopefully, if I did this all right, it did. And now we already have a full inventory of stuff. Yep, good job me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a item extraction cable, and then those will just be available to me at all times, which is whatever. One issue, this thing sucks a lot of power, which is where that will come into play once I hook it all up. But until then, we do have, I'm not sure if I told you guys or not, I think I told you I was going to in the last video, we do have only one thing generating power now, and it's just this one coal generator. It uses a bunch of it, as you can clearly see, but this is a good buffer. It's at 300 million, so this will hopefully never run out in the meantime. If it does, I won't lose anything, just, you know, bits power. I did put underneath here, there is a whole bunch of the wire item transfer nodes, which is what I'll be putting on those over there eventually. And these are just putting power, or putting the items over to these chests. So like if I put cooked steak or whatever in there, it'll just automatically go into the system instead of having to go bring the system over there. It's just a faster way to do everything. As you can all see, I made these filing cabinets now, so there is no limit to any item that I have in any of these, which is why I now have 4 million oak wood. To be exact, almost 4 million. Wow, I can't believe it lied to me. So pretty insane if I do say so myself. As for what is next, I do know I need to make the fertilizer stuff for the cows and whatnot. So what I will probably do is I will hook up the fertilizers, sewage composter thingies. Chicken's here. Die, chicken. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how these things work. I've seen them used in videos, but I still don't know. I know I need to put one at least in the animal area, so this... Oh, no. Dirt, do that. Magnet on. Okay, did this get any sewage yet? I pushed them into this. Will it get sewage? Do I need power to make this work?
We have a winner, Johnny. Tell him what he's won.
Okay, I think I might need power to make it work, because it has a power bar. So what I'll do is I'll quickly replace all of these, and then give it some power real quick. Oops. And then hopefully we will get some sewage, and it won't take long to do this achievement, because I've already made a really long episode. Okay, we are back. For now, I'm just going to quickly give this a whole bunch of power by putting it into the line directly. I'm going to put it literally right here. Let this fill up very quickly. So what my plan is to do is I'm going to put fluid storage, fluid extraction cables underneath the composters, and then, oh wait, how am I going to get power to them? I'll have to dig out the block in front of them, I guess, or the fences or something. This is confusing and hard, guys. I don't know how to do stuff like this. This has 13 million power. I don't need that much. I'm going to hook up a wireless transfer to it later anyway, so there's no point in really worrying about it. Okay, now it should have power. There we go. Okay, yeah, it has power now. I need to get an animal in here though. All right, it's in the pen. Does it have sewage? It does. Okay, so it works. So what I should do next is I should just hold hay near like the edges of these and walk around in carrots and all that. And I'm gonna put the fluid thingies underneath it. Okay, the power is done, and now I just gotta figure out how to get the fluid out. Although I think I could just use a bucket maybe. So I'll get the wheat and then make them have a whole bunch of poo, I guess, which is so weird by the way. And then I'll get a diamond bucket and see if I can get some sewage. Woo, what a weird thing to be excited about. Okay, it's working. They're creating sewage. I'm just standing here with the wheat in my hand. I think if I just shift the bucket over, it'll automatically fill it up, right? All right, we're almost there, and yes, okay, it does fill it up. Unfortunately, it puts the bucket down already. That's okay. We have the sewage composter. Gonna go put it into our temporary power line over here. We'll just put it right next to the base and get it right off the bat. This up there. I've combined it. Now what happens? 2 sewage makes 1 fertilizer. That's annoying. Alright. Oof. Okay, let's get some bone meal and get these cows a-growing, shall we? You make any progress. You have 4 buckets almost, and you have barely 1. You are failures. Okay, I believe we have enough now to make at least a few more. Yeah, we can get our first ruby mulch. We got this. Go! I missed. Go! I missed. I didn't. Yeah. Go. Done. That's 2. Come on, come on. Go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster. 3 and 4. Done. Achievement unlocked. Where is it? Farm? Right there. Ruby mulch and a bonsai plant will da-da-da-da-da. I think that's all that I needed to do so far. That and work towards the new jetpack, which is just electrum. So all I gotta do is make electrum blend and glowstone ingots, which I think is just putting glowstone, yeah, and osmium in there. I'll be able to make some of it now. I'll go ahead and start the process just so I can see how hard it's gonna actually be. Alright, I need to make advanced coils. I'll make as many as I can. I can make 10. And then to make the cells out of that, I can make 10 of those, of course. And then I need to make that, which is 3 of them. Can I make this right now? Hold up. Wait a minute. No, I cannot. Okay. Resourceful furnace. I'm missing gold gear for that. I can make that right now. Oops. This is great. Can I just say that? Now that I'm all set up. See, like, once the system is automated, semi-automated at least, everything becomes so much easier, guys. Alright, so I need to make some more of those coils. And I can probably make them now since this has been running for a little bit. This is going to be the quickest one I've ever done, guys. Do this. Do that. We'll make 1, 2, all of them accidentally. Okay, whoopsie. I did not mean to make all of them, but I did. 1, 2. Alright, perfect. Done. And then what else do I gotta get? Electrum ingots. Oh, I'm done. Oh my gosh, guys, I made it already. We're upgrading our jetpack. Oh, once I find it, because I just put it away by accident. I mean, we'll do the one that isn't hovering, I guess. Bam, new jetpack is done. Go ahead and put it on. This one already holds 2 million, 3 million. How much does this thing hold? 10 million power, guys. This thing will never die. How fast can I fly? Whoa, what the heck? Can I hover properly yet? Hovering is almost just like creative right now, guys. Okay, yeah, I can make this right now too. Hold up. Let's make this too. I'll cut back when I got all the ingredients. All right, guys, I think we got it. 1 of those, 2 of those, and then, yeah, that's it. Oh my gosh, that was the quickest recipe ever. All right, well, Electrum, you lasted a whole 10 seconds. Now you're gone. This one can hold 32 million RF. Oh my gosh. All right, ready for the vertical? Go. Oh, it seems very similar to the Electrum, not gonna lie. It almost seems slower than the Electrum, to be honest, but that's okay. And hover time. This is just slow falling. This is almost creative. Look at this. Yes, we are so close to like being creative flight right now, guys. Okay, and done. Remote. There we go. Where's the remote? Ha ha ha! Funny. If I click this right here, done. I can now see everything in my system from an unlimited range. Does it work cross dimensions? So yeah, I think that is the end of the episode. I'm gonna go ahead and empty out my inventory here real quick. We're in the episode up. Let's see how much power we've generated so far. We have made 21 million power with just the beginning stages of this alone. Again, once these all have the speed generators or modifiers, they'll be much faster. So you see, like this one isn't filled up yet, which means these ones aren't filled up yet, and these are the ones that have the speed modifiers. This episode is already 2 hours before editing, so oh my gosh, there is so much stuff to do. We're gonna get it all done. We're gonna just destroy this game. Maybe make it like another 5-10 episodes, and then that'll be it. We'll just kick the butt of this game, and done. Be all the achievements, no problem. I know the first episodes were kind of long. This is the first episode I'm doing after realizing how boring I have been. So it might be cut very short. It might be cut very long. I'm trying to be more exciting. We'll figure it out. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. The next episode will be going up in less than a week, I believe. So I really hope so. It all depends if I have the time or not. And check in soon for some different types of uploads. I'm not going to be doing just Minecraft anymore for videos. There'll be other types of videos that'll be better in my opinion. The game Minecraft will always entertain me, so it'll always be on the channel no matter what, at least once a week if I can. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next live stream / video. Have a great day, guys.